Dear engineers, welcome to Veda Gate Academy and welcome to the world of opportunities. And here is the topic today, digital logic design, to go with the topic logic gates. The word logic has a lot of power in it, dealing with the complete world of technology in the control aspect. As you all know well, digital circuits are the rulers of the whole worldwide technology. Now let us see the topic logic gates and the secrets behind it. And we have the topics to discuss for the time: basic gates, universal gates, exclusive OR and exclusive NOR gates, and enable and disable inputs related to logic gates. And here, if you look into the word basic gates, prior to that, definition of gate: gate is a bilogic device with a minimum of more than one input and only one output. Repeat, gate is a bilogic device with a minimum of more than one input and only one output. Here I have a funny question, and which is an interview question in the top scientific company, where a senior scientist asked a guy of electronics and communication, where gate, is it logic gate, is it a bilogic device or a biologic device? I repeat the question, logic gate, is it a bilogic device or a biologic device? Student get confused. We all know well, gate is a bilogic device which works with the two-state logic, low and high, 0 and 1. Of course, it is definitely not a biologic device. And student said, sir, it is a bilogic device. But scientists told, I have every proof that logic gate is a biologic device. If you can support with an explanation, and you're welcome to ISRO. And this question I'll open in the next video, where you all get ready for answers. I repeat, is it a logic gate, a bilogic device or a biologic device? If it is a biologic device, true, supporting explanation what I am seeking. Thank you. Now, basic gates, which are called as AND or NOT. Here, according to the definition, NOT cannot be called as a gate, because gate is supposed to have minimum 2 inputs. But as you know, NOT is having only one input. So NOT is called as only a basic inverter. Now, universal gates, NAND and NOR. Why did they call it as universal gates? The reason is, with only NANDs or with only NORs, any logic circuit can be completely developed, completely, right? With the help of only NAND or only NOR, you can develop a complete logic circuit. And there are special gates, exclusive OR and exclusive NOR. I repeat, basic gates are AND or NOT, universal are NAND and NOR, special gates are XOR and XNOR. Do we have any other gates? No, right? Yeah, let's go ahead. Now, let us see the input-output relations of different logic gates. What are we going to use? Input-output relations of different logic gates. Yeah. Here is what NOT. Yes, you call it as basic inverter. Symbol is this, as you know well. Input A, output Y. Inverter gets a high output with low input. Low does mean 0 in digital. Inverter gets a low output with high input. It is called as 1. And the mathematical output of inverter is nothing but Y is equivalent to A bar, or you can also write as A complement. I repeat, inverter gets a high output with low input, low output with high input. Mathematical relation is A complement or A bar. When you look into the next gate, AND, the symbol is exactly a half circle, A, B, Y. The gate AND, the name itself is indicating if A and B both are high, if both the inputs are high, then only the output is high. high output with all high inputs. All high inputs. Low output with any low input. As you know, the mathematical equation of AND is y is equal to A multiplied by B. You can also use an AND symbol like this. Multiplication as taken as a referent for AND operation in digital. And if you look into the next gate, OR, the symbol of OR is familiar to you like this, A, B, Y. OR gate produces a high output with either one of the high input, whether A is high or B is high. The name itself is indicating whether A is high or B is high, the output is high. Now, high output with any high input and low output with all low inputs. And here the mathematical equation of OR is A plus B, also the symbol A or B. Plus symbol is taken as a reference for OR operation, but remember it is not addition, it is just an OR operation. Now, come back to speak about the next gate, NAND. Name itself is indicating not AND, not AND, reverse to AND, AND with inverter A, B and Y. Now, reverse to AND operation. AND is all high, it gets high, and NAND is all high, it gets low. High output with any low. You should just reverse it. This will come here, this will go there. Low output with all high. And Y is equivalent to AB bar, A and B bar. And next gate, out of universal you have NOR, symbol of NOR, ABY. NOR is reverse to OR, and this is OR gate. This will come here, this will be going here. And you get NOR as high with all low. This should come here. Low with any high, this should be coming here. And the mathematical symbol of NOR is Y is equal to A plus B bar, which is nothing but A or B bar. Let me revise the concept of basic gates and universal gates. Inverter is just an inversion to the input, and if A and B are high, the output is high. If any one is low, the output is low. Or if A or B, any one is high, the output is high. Both are low, the output is low. NAND reverse to AND. Any low input, the output high. All high inputs, the output low. NOR reverse to OR, and high with all low, low with any high. These are the basic features which rules the complete circuitry of digital, and where you need to be very much thorough with the operations of the basic and universal gates. Next, let us see special gates and their operations. Yeah, we do have two more gates to explain. Exclusive OR, the symbol is this, you know, ABY, and exclusive OR, it gets a high output with odd parity input, low output with even parity input. The mathematical equation is Y is equal to A bar B plus AB bar. Let me explain the mathematical equation of XR in the other way. In 2 input, odd parity means single input and 3 inputs generally, but in 2 input, odd is single input. So, if one is 0, the other one is 1. If one is 1, the other one is 0. So, can I say opposite inputs? So, in 2 inputs, opposite inputs called as odd parity. Opposite input in the sense, if A is inverted, B not inverted. If A not inverted, B inverted. This equation Y is equal to A bar B plus AB bar shows output is high for opposite inputs. So, you can find A inverted not B, A not inverted, B inverted. Similarly, we have the other gate called exclusive NOR, which is reverse to exclusive OR, here as ABY, even parity, it gets high, odd parity, it gets low. Now come back to speak about mathematical equation. Y is equal to A exclusive RB whole bar, which is equivalent to A bar B plus AB bar whole bar, which is further equivalent to A bar plus B bar plus A bar into B bar plus AB, which is further equivalent to A exclusive NOR B. A mathematical realization of XR inversion is X NOR. And here you can understand the word parity indicates number of high signals. In digital, high is default 1. Can I say number of ones? In digital, from here, whenever I refer a word parity, you understand it is number of high signals. Thank you. Now, let us understand the input-output relations by truth table. That means a binary level behavior of logic gates. When we give zeros and ones, when we give low and high inputs, how does logic gates behaves? Now, if I present a 2 variable truth table, the input possibilities of logic gates are 0 and 0, 0 and 1, 1 and 0, 1 and 1. You need to refer 0 as a low signal and 1 as a high signal, low and low, low and high, high and low, high and high. Referring 0 as a low signal, 1 as a high signal, let us understand the behavior of gates now. Now here, and the behavior. As we already studied, if both are 1, then only the output is 1. If any one is 0, output is 0. Last case, both are 1 and output is 1. In all the other cases, any one is 0, the end output is 0. So, low with any low, high with both highs, the behavior. 0 referred as low, as we all know well, 1 referred as high. NAND exactly reverse to AND, as you all know well, any low, it is high, so you get 1 here. A is low, output is high, AB both are low, output is high, A is low, output is high, B is low, output is high. When both are 1, both are high, it is reverse low, 0. And or A or B, any one is high, the output is high. Whether A equal to 1 or B equal to 1, output is 1. But here in this case, both are 0, so output is 0. A is 1, output is 1. B is 1, output is 1. AB both are 1, then also output is 1. Next, NOR is reverse to OR. If any input is 1, output is 0. Here B equal to 1, output is 0. A equal to 1, output is 0. AB both are 1, output is 0. When both are 0, it is 1. So, NOR is reverse to OR operation. OR is any input 1, the output is 1. Both are 0, the output is 0. NOR is any input 1, the output is 0. Both are 0, output is 1. Now, here let us study the meaning of parity to decide the output of XOR and XNOR. When both are 0, so it has no high signal, no ones are available. So 0 number of high signals, 0 is even, so it is even parity. I told you already in the previous slide, parity means number of ones. Now here parity is even. Next we go with single one, so odd number of ones, parity is odd. And here single one, parity is odd. And here two ones, parity is even. So XOR and XNOR output depends on parity. XOR output is 1 for odd parity, 0 for even parity. So even parity is 0, even parity is 0, odd parity 1, odd parity 1. And exclusive NOR, for even it is 1 or it is 0. Reverse, even it is 1, even it is 1, or it is 0, or it is 0. And this is how the mathematical behavior or binary input output representations of logic gates goes on. Similar way, you can also work out with a 3 input table, and here I have only AB, and you can work out with ABC. Similar way. And whenever you go with 3 input table, how do you frame parity? If number of ones are even, even parity. If number of ones are odd, odd parity. Thank you. Now, here let us see a new word called enable and disable inputs of logic gates. This word has lot of power in technical applications and real-time applications to use it in practical. The word enable input indicates the one to enable the gate. The word disable input indicates the one to disable the gate. But in practical, let us see the real definition and the mathematical values of that. Now, let us just have a short kind of quiz, an aptitude test, and here I am going to give you different gates and their enable and disable inputs, and observing them you try to guess the meaning of enable and disable inputs. Can I? Thank you. Now here I am taking the gate NOT, inverter, neither enable nor disable, and I am going with and NAND, both together. 1 is enable, 0 disable. OR and NOR, 0 enable, 1 disable. Exclusive OR and XNOR, 0 or 1, both are enable and no disable. Now you can understand it is not a universal formula where logic 1 is enable input, logic 0 disable input. No, it is different for different gates, if you could observe. By observing this, you may not be able to come to a conclusion about the definition of enable and disable inputs. Let me give you another hint which may make your work easier. Yeah. Input 1, input 2, constant output. I will be giving you some input output relations of gates. By that, you try to guess the meaning of enable and disable inputs. Yeah. If input 1 is 0, input 2 is 0, output is 0. If input 1 is 0, input 2 is 1, output is 1. If input 1 is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 and 1. Try to understand the secret or logic when I am writing itself. There is a logic I am following. If input 1 is 0, this is 0, this is 1. 0, 1 and 0. 1, 0 and 0. 1, 1 and 0. I am sorry, in this case here. Yeah. If it is 0 and this is 1, this is 0, reverse. Yeah. Now come to speak about this. By looking into this table, all these cases represented here, first input is called as enable input. This input is called as enable input. Can you guess why? Why this first input called as enable input? Here are enable and disable inputs of gates, and here is a hint to guess the meaning of enable and disable inputs. Coinciding these two, can you get the definition of enable and disable inputs? Just try. Let us try to find out the logic in this table. Why don't you observe the first two cases? Input to 0, output to 0. Input to 1, output to 1. Input to 0, output 0. Input to 1, output 1. In all these four cases, output is the impression of input 2. Next, second four cases, observe input to is 0, output 1. Input to is 1, output 0. Input to is 0, output 1. Here a small correction. Yeah, 0, 1, 1 and 0. Now, inversion relation 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. In all these four cases, you could observe output is the inversion of input 2. Can I conclude output is either same as input 2 or inversion to input 2? Then why input 1 is called as enable input if output is the impression of input 2? Yes, it is that because of input 1, output is reflected by the second input. Input 1 is enabling input 2 to come to the output. Input 1 is enabling the gate responding by input 2. Hence, this is called as enable input. Now, when I write the definition here, the one to enable the gate to respond by second input. I repeat, the one to enable the gate to respond by the second input. Similar definition shall we observe in mathematical equation, mathematical way of representation? Yes. I just want to give you mathematical proof for enable and disable inputs. If you take an example of OR gate, already we studied OR gate equation is y is equal to a plus b. Can I say y is equal to b if a is equal to 0? Y is equal to b if a is equal to 0? Yeah. Y is equal to b as it is 0 means 0, 1 means 1 if a is equal to 0. Observe the first case. Yes. OR gate enable input is 0. 0 is enabling b coming to the output. Now, observe NOR gate. Y is equal to a plus b bar. Can I say y is equal to b bar if a equal to 0? If I substitute a equal to 0, b bar will come to y. In both these cases, 0 called as enable input, enabling b to come to the output. 0 is enabling b to come to the output. Yes, if a is 0, b coming to the output. If a is 0, b inversion coming to the output. So, 0 is enabled. In the next two cases, you can observe AND. Equation of AND is y equal to a into b. Can I say y is equal to b if a is equal to 1? Yes. Similarly, NAND. Y is equal to AB inversion, AB bar. Can I say y is equal to b bar if a is equal to 1? Yes. In both these cases, 1 is enable input. Observe this case here, and if expression is AB for n, y is B if A is 1, 1 into B equal to B. If expression for NAND is y is AB bar, and if A is 1 substituted, 1 into B bar is equal to B bar. So 1 is called as enable input. And you have to ask me a question, why exclusive OR and exclusive NOR does not have disable input? Both are only enable inputs. And you know well, XOR and XNOR case, output depends on parity, counting number of ones. It doesn't varies by a single input. Output is not decided by a single input. It is the combination of inputs. So parity of inputs. So if one input is 0, then also second one is matter. If one input is 1, then also second one is matter. So it makes a combination the decision on the output. Hence, both are enable inputs and no disable input. In the next coming slide, let us explain what is disable input of a logic gate. Now, the conclusion, enable input of a logic gate is the one to enable the gate to respond for other inputs, not to respond by itself, to make others coming to the output, enable others to coming to the output. Thank you. Yeah, here let us see a short note on disable input. I am giving you the hint, what is disable input. If my input is 0, I am not bothered about second, output is 0. If one of my input is 1, I am not bothered about second, output is 1. If one of my input is 0, I am not bothered about second, output is 1. If one of my input is 1, I am not bothered about second, output is 0. Observe here, output as input 1 as it is, output as input 1 as it is. First two cases, output as input 1. Second two cases, output as input 1 complement. It is not input 2 responding, input 1 responding, making input 2 irrespective, disabling input 2. Input 1 is the decision maker. That means, disable input is the one doesn't allows the gate, disable the gate, not to respond by any other input, that itself makes a final decision. So, the one disables the gate not to respond for others. And here you need to know the application of enable and disable inputs. Why did we frame enable and disable inputs in logic gates? Can I say these are framed to control the gate, in the terms control the circuit, in the mean controlling the application, in the mean controlling the project? Yes. When we have logic gates working with different features, tell me about inverter. It allows the inversion of input to the output. And tell me about AND gate. If both are synchronizing, then only output is opened. If any one is blocked, output is blocked. That is how I want to use it to the circuit. And OR gate. If any one is allowed, if any one is enabled, output is ready. If both are disabled, output is not ready. And that's how the gate is used. And either one is ready, output is ready. If no one is ready, output is not ready. That is what OR gate. And you speak about NAND. If any input is 0, the output is 1. And reverse, if both are 1, the output is 0. You speak about NOR gate. If any one is 1, the output is 0. If both are 0, the output is 1. Exclusive OR works with parity, as I already explained. If it is 2 input, if both are opposite, allow to the output. If both are equal, doesn't allow to the output. XNOR, if both are equal, allow to the output. Both are unequal, doesn't allow to the output. All these combinations will make a flexibility to the user to frame the control on the circuit, along with enable and disable inputs. Enable and disable inputs will make a decision on whom to allow, whom not to allow, whom to block, whom not to block. combinations of all this, you will be able to design the best circuit of digital to control the other applications. Thank you.